Hey Taurus, welcome to your monthly messages for the month of July 2019. So I've decided to kind of experiment a little bit with the angle that we're going to be shooting from, as well as I've already laid out your cards just to kind of save some time. So let's go ahead and get started because I'm already feeling like there's a lot going on for you guys in the month of July, if not already. So let's dive right in. At the center of your reading here, Taurus, you have the Three of Cups. And what's interesting about this is that you have the Ace of Cups above it and the Ace of Swords below it. So I'm definitely reading this middle column to be some sort of love triangle, if you will. There's definitely some kind of, there's a third person there, whether it has reached a physical level yet, or if it's just emotional, or if it's just, you know, a mental thing. There's definitely a third person, I feel, that is stepping into the picture. So definitely someone coming in very strongly, offering something on a romantic and emotional level. And with the Ace of Swords being underneath it, I do feel like there is, maybe it's the partner that you're already with, but I feel like there are arguments going on, just kind of petty arguments, some sort of heated energy going on between the two of you. And maybe that's why this third person is kind of coming into the picture. We're going to get real candid here, y'all. And it's just not the same. The energy with your existing partner is just not the same. And there's a lot of history there. There's a lot of maybe things that you feel that you've had to sweep under the rug or let go of or be the bigger person, yada, yada, yada. And so there is this, the word that's coming to me is maybe even resentment. And it's coming out in the form of, as I said, just bickering, arguments, lashing out at each other, things of that nature. And yeah, I mean, even with the Two of Wands here, there's a sense of feeling trapped. There's definitely a sense of feeling trapped with the Two of Wands here. And Nine of Wands, it's a sense of obligation. Maybe you are very much invested in that time and energy that you have put into this partner, this existing partner already before this third person came along. You are attached to that. You have a history with this person. You have spent many months or many years with this person, and you just can't seem to let that go. You're not ready to let that go. However, there's this kind of toxicity going on. There's this underlying sort of hostility or maybe even animosity going on in the relationship, and it just is not flowing the way that it used to. But like I said, you're kind of sticking around because Nine of Wands here, you feel obligated. You feel trapped by that obligation. And so maybe even you feel a little suffocated. You're just kind of like, overall, maybe you don't want to be there anymore. But for some reason, you're just not walking away. And so this third person has entered the picture, and things might be moving a little quickly with this person. You have the Eight of Wands here, so things are moving kind of fast. And this person, King of Wands on the other side, is someone who's very secure. They're very nurturing. But Two of Pentacles here is telling me that some of you Tauruses may be having a very hard time navigating this energy. It may be difficult for you. You may be struggling to juggle your existing partner with what to do with this new partner. You may have a lot of thoughts and feelings about it, push and pull, you're conflicted. But in any case, it's a juggling act. Two of Pentacles here, you're definitely juggling something with another person because the Two of Pentacles is sitting right here next to your Three of Cups, and as well as your Two of Wands. So I feel your energy being very conflicted in the month of July, Taurus, like I said, if not already. And honestly, with the Star card being here, I'm feeling like a lot of you guys need to just accept what is and let it go. You're not a bad person for having these thoughts and feelings about another person. If that is you, you're not a bad person. That doesn't make you evil. It doesn't make you, as I said, a person that is untrustworthy or just all around not a good person. It just means that you have fallen out of love with your existing partner. And sometimes that happens, and that's okay. But what's not okay is you kind of not being honest about those feelings, not being honest about being tired of the arguments, not being honest about feeling trapped and suffocated, feeling obligated, feeling like the existing relationship is crumbling. So there's definitely a call for you, Taurus, in the month of July to really start being honest with your existing partner about how you're feeling, and maybe even be honest, if you feel so inclined, about this new person that might be coming in. And I think for some of you, your partner might be also feeling the same. Your partner might be feeling tired as well, and maybe they are also just, keeping it going because you guys have already invested so much time and energy and effort into each other. But neither of you guys are happy anymore. And I think it would just be easier, Taurus, if you just accepted what it was and look forward to the opportunity that's in front of you, the person that's in front of you. Forgive yourself, forgive the other person, move on, and just start rebuilding, start healing, because you have some difficult energies that is surrounding your Three of Cups or your existing partner here. And there's definitely another person that's wanting to come in and show you something different, show you something better, whatever the case may be. But in order to receive that full abundance, you have to be willing to sacrifice and let something go. And she's pouring the cups, she's pouring the jars of water out, and that signals an overflow of, kind of the cup runneth over, that type of thing. But also with her releasing the water, to me, it kind of signifies letting go as well. Letting go of something that you once had an emotional attachment to, so that you can really start to get that abundance that you're wanting, that relationship that you're wanting, that sense of newness that you're wanting. Because Star card definitely represents an energy of renewal. And so you very much can get out of this Nine of Wands energy. I mean, if you look at the image of it, it would be pretty easy for her to just kind of step out of that trap. Same as the Two of Wands here. He has a leg and an arm that are tied to these two wands, and he's sitting on this stoop, but he has one arm that's free. So he could totally let himself out of this trap or this predicament that he's in. But you have to be willing to let it go and just kind of wash your hands of it and move on. I hope that's making sense so far, Taurus. Let's go ahead and move on to your second layer. Additional messages for Taurus. Ten of Cups at the center. Queen of Cups. Judgment. Temperance. Six of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. Seven of Cups. Page of Cups. Yeah, the Tower. Yeah, so it's definitely time. This is the type of energy or the type of situation where you can either gracefully let it come to an end, because it's going to come to an end either way. I mean, this existing relationship that you're already in, Taurus, it has run its course. I think for a lot of you guys, you've gotten the lessons and the experiences that you've needed from it, and it's time to let it go. So it's one of those situations where you can either let it die gracefully, or it's just going to all come crumbling down on you. But either way, it's going to end. So it's really your choice. You can either go kicking and screaming, or you can just let it, you can let it just kind of go gracefully, as I said. But Page of Cups next to the Tower card. So this is definitely, and again, we have 3 people in the Page of Cups card. So definitely reiterating the message of the first layer. It's time to let that existing relationship go. I'm sure that there were a lot of beautiful experiences and a lot of beautiful memories that you had with your original partner that you had history with, but not everything is meant to last forever. And what's really at stake here, you have the Ten of Cups at the center. So pretty much I feel that this Ten of Cups ties into your Star card on your first layer. What's really at stake here, Taurus, is your sense of peace, your sense of overall abundance, emotional fulfillment, your joy. So you're definitely going to be looking at some tough decisions in the month of July. 9 of Swords here is a very difficult mental energy, a heavy mental energy. So you guys are definitely going to have to sit with this and decide what route you want to take. For most of you, I feel like you will make that choice. You will sort of let the tower crumble. And of course, it'll be sad, and it'll be, you'll need time to recuperate and to adjust. But overall, Temperance above you, it's about recalibration. It's about regaining your balance. It's about what's right and wrong. And I think for a lot of you guys, there has been a lot of wrong in the relationship lately. As I said in the first layer, some of you may have some resentment, some things that you had to kind of swallow and just kind of deal with for the sake of the relationship, even though it was unjust to you, even though it was a red flag for you. And so, these are all of the things that you're going to be faced with in the month of July. And really just 7 of Cups here, getting over the illusion or the false belief that this is it. This is the only partner that's for you. Maybe some of you guys are feeling that. Maybe you have such a long history with someone that you're just kind of like, what else is out there? Like, the thought of dating may be really terrifying to some of you. That is a false belief that you may have to address after this tower crumbles, because like I said, it will. And really, Queen of Cups here, it's about getting back into yourself. So yes, you have this third person kind of coming into the mix, but some of you may say no to that person so that you can recuperate with this from this 9 of Swords here, from the Tower card. Some of you guys may take that time, take a little buffer or a breather for yourself so that you can come back into your own and start feeling more in alignment. Temperance card on the other side. For others of you with the 6 of Pentacles, I feel that this 6 of Pentacles energy very much ties into the King of Pentacles in your first layer. So this may be that third person kind of helping you through this difficult time, even if it's just in the sense of friendship. And you guys are just kind of, you may have to say, hey, listen, like, things have been moving really fast, and I don't think that I can continue at this pace, so let's just be friends. Let's just be friends for now. Because for some of you, you are getting out of something, that was very long term. And you're not ready to jump into something else with another person. And because this person, this earth energy is so nurturing and they're so understanding, they're gonna get that, and they're gonna give you that time, and they may, as I said, also be a great support for you. Yeah, I think that's all that I see for you in the month of July, Taurus. I hope that you guys got something out of this. I know that this was a kind of specific message, but sometimes that's just how they come. And I hope you guys got something out of this. I hope it was informative for you, and I hope you know what you have to do moving forward. And I think that's it. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care.